Welcome to Judy's Mind Body on a beautiful sunny day. Think joy, resiliency, happiness, and connection in community. Exhale down for triple burner. Expansion, contraction. The in-breath, the out-breath. Exhale down. Coming through three energy centers: the head, the heart and lungs, and the abdomen. One more. Buddha picks up the earth, starting here, up high. Exhaling down, feet are in a V. Inhale up. Push the world up into the sky. On your exhale, try Wushu. That will engage the core. It contracts. It expands. Contraction. Expansion. Inhale. In breath, out breath. And the world pushes up into the sky with that one beautiful breath. And we come back to center. If you have your chair nearby, you can add accessibility. We're going to come this way. So this foot is forward by the stool chair leg, and this leg is moving out this direction. Okay, inhaling up, releasing your back heel, exhaling down, picking up a feather and letting it go, holding onto a chair. Accessibility. There's your exhale. Here's your inhale. Using the American Lung Association breath. The mouth is funneled. And exhale out. Good. Inhale through the nose. Exhale down through the mouth with your tongue on the upper palate right here. The addition of the tongue on the upper palate is the Qigong breath. And notice with the help of the accessibility with the chair that you have a lot of freedom here to get yourself warmed up. My feet are in a V. I'm going to inhale over here, bringing the palm up with the thumb and the forefinger held together. I've inhaled up to here. Now I'm going to exhale down with my tongue on the upper palate. Inhale. Through the nose, exhale down through the mouth, and the energy will come all the way down to the abdomen with the Qigong breath. One more. The front knee bends, the back leg straightens. That's the effects of yin and yang. Yang is the bent leg. Yin is the straight leg. And there's an exchange all the way through this as one to the left. The toe comes up. Two to the left. The heel and back is up. And feel your weight shift. Let's go to the opposite side. Ready? Picking up a feather and letting it go. The thumb and the forefinger are together. You inhale up. As you do that, you will be coming off with your peripheral vision, which comes from the third eye, the center of the forehead. Inhale up. The back leg is pretty much straight, but never locked. The heel is up. Your front leg is slightly bent. It is the yang leg. Exhale down. Inhale up. It's like you're painting a wall. It's picking up a feather and letting it go, but you want to really extend all the way up as far as you can go. And with the chair holding on and back, this is not a problem. And one more this way. This is our part of our Qigong warm-up with accessibility. Good. Now let's bring the chair center here, or stool, and I'm going to slide across and bend the knees. Slide, slide, bend in the center. You want to have those knees connected down to the floor, so you're going to release the heel back there. You're going to release the heel back here. So slide, slide. Bending the knees in the middle. Whoops. Good. Now we're going to look at our forward back weight shift, front back weight shift. You're going to bring your hands back here, holding on to the stool or chair. And you're going to come forward and up on the inhale. The heels are now rising. You're going to come back through the middle. Now you're in the middle of the foot, which is the bubbling spring area. Just feel how those knees are soft. Now back to the heels. Now come forward to the toes, inhale, and back to the heels, exhale. 3 more. 1, and going back, bringing the toes up. 2, bringing the heels up. And 3, forward, back, up and down weight shift. This up now really stretches through your calves and thighs, and you can bring one hand up here. And come down, go back, and bring up the other hand. Solidly hold onto the chair here. But this is a good exercise for the extension that you'll need to be able to eventually relax all those joints. Extending the arm up, you feel the extension in the calf muscles. Exhale down, hold onto the chair. Bring up the other hand, you're on the back heels here. Come forward and let go. Okay, when you let go, you can just completely let go here by releasing your wrists, your upper body, just letting it go and shaking it out. Good. Okay, we're going to look at a couple weight shifts here. Forward back weight shift. And you're going to start with your left foot. I'm mirroring you. So your feet are in a V. You bring your body towards the stool here. You release your left leg. Bring it out. Hold on to the stool so that you can stay straight up and down. Release the heel. And this is essentially your weight shift. The back foot is in a 45-degree angle to the front. You come forward, inhale. Hold on to the chair. Come back. And that should be just absolutely perfect for your weight shift. So when you lengthen the body like this, you bring up the foot and you drop it down. Check it out. How far out is it? It's not a really long shift, but you're going to shift into the middle. Release your back heel, back there, this one. And now you're going to come forward or come back and release your front toe. So forward, release the back heel. Bend the knee here. This is a yang leg. The back leg is yin, feminine. Now the back leg becomes yang, or masculine. Yang, when that knee bends, it's your support leg. And this is your yin leg. Bring the weight forward. Without ever locking the knee, this is your forward back weight shift. Let's go to the other side. And a great way to warm up in the morning is to find a chair and start doing this. Okay, now you're going to bring your feet into a V, shift down, bending both knees, move the weight towards this left leg for you, release your right heel, and drop it. And then come forward, Notice how the back leg, the heel just came up. Come back. Notice how the front toe will come up and the leg straightens. So this is the yang leg when it bends, the yin leg when it straightens. The other leg now. Once it straightens in front and the hip toe comes up and you move forward and release your back heel, this leg is now yang. It's the support leg. And this back leg is yin. It's almost locked, but it's not. You want to allow the heel to come up back there, right back there. Okay? Now come back. Release the toe in front. Come forward. Release the heel and back. Good. So this is a very good, slow way to warm up your body if you have a stool like this or something that you can connect to. Side to side shape, which weight shift we kind of did before, where you're coming across, bending your knees in the center. You're just warming up the body. Good. So you may not need this at all, but it's a help if you have a good stool that you can work with. Okay, I'm going to put this aside now. And we'll do our Buddhist walking meditation. Okay, so we start here. We shift either right or left to start. Normally we start with our left foot. It's our beginning foot. So we're going to shift right here. Feet are in a V. We're going to bring the weight into that right leg, bring the left heel forward. Now we're going to pull imaginary ropes. Inhale and make the sound whoosh, which will be using your core. Ready? Whoosh, whoosh. Just 3. Whoosh. Good. Now we're going to go back. This will be with the toe first. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Good. Inhale, sink it down. Now to start with your right foot, you're going to shift to the left and bring your right heel forward first. Ready? Heel first. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Good. Now go back. Toe to heel. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Hopefully that's good for you. Feet are in a V now. We're going to come up into our triple burner. Inhale and exhale slowly down. We'll do just 5 because we already started with this. Inhale. Feel the expansion. Feel the contraction down. Feel the letting go as you exhale here. Breathe first. 1, 2, breathe in, breathe out. 3, breathe out. Buddha picks up the earth, starting here. Inhale. Lengthen up. Exhale down slowly. Pick up the earth. It's heavy. Inhale. Now push it up. Exhale. 2. 3. The accordion, expansion of the ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Tug on the upper palate. Inhale through the nose. Keep the back strong. The crown of the head is held by a string up towards the heavens. And it's the back of the skull. That connection comes all the way down through your cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine, right through that tailbone. Connect all those points, and you'll have very good alignment. The third eye is here, right in the middle of the forehead. So I don't look down. I think looking forward with the drishti point ahead is the yoga way, and I use that. Let's do one more of the accordion, expanding the ribs. Inhale. Tongue is on the upper palate, but the inhales through the nose and exhale back down. All the way to here. And sink it into the ground. Let's do 5 groundings. Inhale to the heart. Exhale down. Inhale to the head. That's your third dantian. And now this is your second dantian at the heart and lungs. And then exhale down to the abdomen. Put it all together. You have some slowness. A sense of circularity. We're back to triple burner now because this is the best beginning move from Qigong. And one more, inhaling up and exhaling down. Various ways of exhaling down have been explored, and I love this one. You're going to inhale up from the abdomen to the middle part of the dantians, your middle dantian or energy center. That's the heart and lungs. Exhale back down to your primary dantian here, 2 inches below the navel and 1 inch inside the body. Inhale up now to the third dantian, your head, and exhale down. And now open it out to the trees. There must be trees near you. I hope somewhere, maybe in a park. Inhale to the glory of the trees. Exhale slowly down. And let's add another grounding, which would be to the mountains. Feel the opening of that as the palms move out and up. And exhale down. And let's add one more with a slight back bend of the upper spine. Let's inhale to the sun, moon, and stars. And slowly exhale down. Inhale first before you start down. This is called relaxation response. And you end up right here at the low dantian. Inhale and rest on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. We'll use that with Tai Chi Chih. We're actually warming up for the practice of Tai Chi Chih, which is part of Tai Chi, and part Qigong. So it's all added in together. Okay, now we're going to do a beautiful warm-up, which is called knocking at the gates. This is basically used for Tai Chi Chuan, but it's a wonderful warm-up for us in Tai Chi Chih. So you're going to come across, release your heel, come across, tap the back, buttocks, if you can reach that. And the heel needs to come off the ground while you do this. We'll slide to the ball of the foot, or you slightly, if you've got shoes on, find a way to do this. You want to make sure that heel, knee, hip are moving the same direction. And the upper body is just simply following the lower body. Knocking at the gates. The first gate is here at the buttocks or abdomen. The second gate is here. Your kidneys. So you're moving right around the waist area here and back, but make sure that you slide with the whole connection of the heel, knee, buttocks, and upper body. Knocking at the gates, now just at the kidneys. Now we're going to come back to this rider and horse position, feet in a V. We're going to tap here, chest. And what I love to do Tarzan here, because using the voice is also really important. So inhale, open the mouth for ah. Inhale. Aha! Now bring it up to the head voice right here. A little inner smile. Aha! Aha! Good. And now we're going to inhale up here. Aha! Aha! Ahoo! 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 Ahee! Ahee! Ahey! Ahey! Ahoo! Ahoo! Good, and that actually was really good for the voice. So you need to warm up the voice as well as the body. It's all part of the same thing, right? Same shtick. Okay, good. Now we're going to go to our next thing here, which will be to really explore the idea of lengthening up with the arm. And this is called heaven and earth. Heaven will be inhaling here and pushing up. Earth will be inhaling and exhaling down. Whoosh. Straight up. This is heaven, and this is earth. Good. Now you're going to come back here to center and bring this hand up like that and the other hand down like that. Heaven and earth. Inhale first. Exhale this way. Inhale, exhale. And just turn the palms to the left or to the right. On the right side, if you do this, you can turn the palm in like that and you have the sense of Statue of Liberty. Ancient symbol of freedom. Inhale, push down. Exhale. Inhale up. Bringing it this way and just cup the hand a little bit to hold the light. Good. Come back to center. We'll do a side bend. Feet are in a V. You're going to bring this hand down the leg here past the knee or past the knee on this way. Okay? When you do that, you bring one palm overhead. So inhale up. Let's bring them both out into a V and then come down this side. Side bend. You really are opening up this whole rib cage there. And then on the other side. And of course, add your inhale, exhale, however that is for you. I feel an inhale here and an exhale this way. An inhale here and exhale the opposite way. Good. And then a spinal twist is always necessary. We always want to do that at some point in here. So let's bring the palms out for the propeller and just make sure that you've got space between your rib cage and your hips here. So create a space where you have length in the body. Bring the palms out, maybe start with the little pinkies here, and then inhale out. And you're going to do a twist towards your right. Twist, inhale first, and twist towards your right. And this is a 3/4 turn. Exhale on the twist. It's twisting all the nerves that come off the spine. So you want to exhale with that. Inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. Inhale, twist. On the exhale, inhale center, and one more. Good. Come back down, let it go. Shake it out. Shake out the ankles, the knees, the hips, the upper body. Let it all go. And we'll next be doing the circles at the joints. So this way you're going to hold on to your palms like this, clasping the hands together behind your back, holding the shoulders down and back like this. So your back is quite strong here doing this. So stay strong, and you're going to bring your chin to the chest for the head rolls. Chin to the right, or yes, chin to the, we're going to go first to the right. So let's bring the chin to the chest and then bring the ear towards the right. And then towards the left. And if you hold the shoulders down, that's pretty safe or a circle, however you want to make it. So you can make your circles big, or you can make your circles small and more cylindrical by just moving with the chin. So it's up to you. One more towards the right and back to the left. Chin to the chest. Let's take an inhale first, though. Chin to the chest. Come down with the chin towards the chest, and then start bringing the left ear towards the shoulder. Holding the palms back. And keeping the shoulders down. Your choice about how large this circle is. You can just move the chin around if you want a smaller circle, or you can move everything around if you're holding your palms down and back. And we're moving now from your right to the left. Good. So that was both circular and it had two components. One was clockwise when you move to the right. One is counterclockwise when you move to the left, okay? And you want to always include both. It's just figuring out how to breathe there. That's a little bit complicated. So basically, when you're doing this, after a while, it becomes easy to figure out the breath. All right, now we're going to come to the shoulders, inhaling forward, up and down, back. Here's the exhale. Shoulder blades roll down the back. And I'm sliding my fingers inside the shoulders here, and then sliding them back so that the circles come from the elbows as well as the fingers. A full feeling of connection here as we warm up all the joints. Good, now we've gone forward and back with the exhale. Now we're going to go back to front. Inhale first, and then come forward, exhale. Now we're opening the back, but we're closing the front. 5 is about enough. Okay, shake it out. Hip rolls are next. Let's come forward with the hips to the right, back, and to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward. Good. Now you're going to go left, back, right, forward. Left, back, right, forward. Now, if you've got it, you can do a little bit more feeling of a soft, slow roll, but I'll leave that up to you. Or you can go a little faster. Depends on how comfortable you are with this. You would still, once again, you want to create the space between the bottom of the rib cage and the hips. So pretty much you're like a top here. So the crown of the head is still not moving forward, but it's part of the whole alignment while you move the hips. Okay, let's move them the opposite way. And make sure that the belly and the back are connected in a way that you feel this full circle, whichever way you're going. Good. Let's come down to the knees now. Fold forward from the hips, flat back. Like you're going to dive. And don't move down yet. Now, bend the knees and round the back and let go. And your fingers will be outside the feet, hopefully. And you're going to come back up, bringing the backs of the palms together. Open the legs out. And we have the fountain. Inhale. Exhale forward, flat back, as if someone's pulling your fingers. And now round and let go. That's 1. 2. And 3. Try with shoot. Inhale. Whoosh. That's using your core, and then it's without all those steps. So whatever works for you, either the one with the steps where you inhale here, fold forward, flat back, dive. And now when you dive, you're going to round the back and let go. And one more with the Wishu, using your core. Inhale. Whoosh. Good. Whichever way you did that, bring the feet out into a V here. Your knees are bent. You're going to come up and tap on the inside of the legs, the outside. This brings the chi or intrinsic energy, the skin or fascia, blood vessels, etc. Coming up here, tapping here, top of the arm, inside the arm. Come across for the chest, where we did the Tarzan. Aha! Okay, down this arm, up the inside, down the body. But don't forget to bend your knees here, inside the legs, outside the legs. Good. And now slide down the arm. This is getting rid of any negative beginnings. Just really slide, bring as if you were a masseur for yourself, slide down the arm. This brings chi into the fascia. Bring it down to the hand. Good. Let's tap this arm down, tap it up. If I forgot that before, you can do it with the other one. Your choice. I'm going to slide down the inside of the arm. Rub the hands together. Rub the neck. And anywhere else you want to rub, let it go. Just sort of giving yourself a little bit of a massage. Shake it out. And now we're going to come to the yoga prayer here. Feet are together. We're going to come to the forward part of the feet. Raise the heels a little bit. Inhale, and you're going to do a spinal twist towards your right. Inhale, exhale, towards the right. The hip, the upper body, the head, the eyes move that direction. Inhale back to center. Breathe in, breathe out on your exhale towards the left. Inhale, center. Spinal twist towards your left. Or that's your right. That's your right. Okay, you're right. I'm mirroring you, so I get confused sometimes. And then you're going to mirror yourself. And we're moving over towards your left. And one more. Let's open the legs out a little bit here. Pick up a bowl of feathers, and you're going to spinal twist towards your right and blow the feathers out. Inhale. Exhale towards your left. And one more. Inhale. Let's bring our arms out into a T, and we'll circle the joints here. Good. And now let's circle back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the elbows into the body. We'll circle forward with just isolating the wrists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and backwards. Good. Bringing the knees together, fold forward from the hips. Hold on to your knees, and you're going to circle forward, right, back, left with the knees, holding on with your fingers, holding on to the ligaments. It's not a very big circle here, but notice how your hips are still and your ankles are still connected to this idea. Everything starts moving together. Let's come back here to center, forward, left, back, right. Ready? Nice, warm circles that are connecting your hands to your ligaments around the knees. Approximately 6. Now slide down the shins here with your second and third fingers, or your index and third fingers. Open the legs up. Bring the backs of the palms together up here. Come up here. And one more forward bend. Inhale, fold forward and release and round and tap up and let it go. Shake it out. Come into Tadasana, the mountain pose. Your palms are forward here. You feel like you're a mountain. I hope so. And you're going to take a couple deep breaths here. Breathing abdomen, rib cage, upper chest. Exhaling, upper chest, rib cage, abdomen. Inhale through the nose. Right up to the collarbones here. Exhale down. Without dropping your spine. And one more 3-part breath. In yoga, it's actually called in Sanskrit the Dirgha Swasam breath. Inhale up, exhale down. And alignment is paramount. Open it out. Inhale back. And we begin Tai Chi Chih. 19 movements in one pose. Forward, back, weight shift, rocking motion. Exhaling back, inhaling forward. Draw your figure 8 with your index fingers first to feel that that's there. That's the infinity symbol. Figure 8 symbolizes long life and happiness. One, we're going to go to 9. It's slowing down now. 2, forward, back, up and down, weight shift. The heels rise as you come forward. The toes rise as you go back. A little bit, maybe a paper weight, so thin that you lift the heels here, and so thin that you lift the toes here. And it should happen automatically if you glide through the middle. So feel your glide, a little sinking and a little bit of rising as the heels come up, a little bit of rising as the toes come up. The middle is called the bubbling spring, and then you're moving through the acupressure pressure points of the foot. So feel your feet guiding the hands. Good, now we'll begin. 1, 2, 3. Essentially, we've already done 9, but notice how slow this is, how circular, how moving from the center body, how relaxing. Rocking motion, the first of 19 movements in one pose of Tai Chi Chih. Comes to a graceful conclusion. We rest on globes of energy and move the feet into a V, or bird flaps its wings. We lengthen once more. We inhale here, and we sink to the front of the feet. A bird flaps its wings, and you are on the edge of a branch here. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. On the third one wrist circle forward, like that. Inhale back. There's your exhale. Your heels came up. Here's your last one wrist circle forward. And third set, making the noble number 9 work. 1, 2, 3. We finish the set of 3 times 3. We come back, inhale here, sink it down, And open the legs into rider on horse position. To shift to the right to bring the left heel forward for our first forward back weight shift called around the platter in chest high water. And the circle comes outside this knee first. Inhale. And exhale back. Your back foot is in a 45-degree angle to the front leg. So adjust as needed. 1, we're going to go to 9. 2, around the platter in chest high water. 3, stand tall. Look forward with a third eye. That keeps the spine long. 6, 7, enjoy it. 8, 9. Bring the left foot back in. Your feet are in a V. Inhale, sink it down. Exhale. Rest on globes of energy. Between sides, we shift to the left to bring the right heel forward. Ready? Around the platter in chest high water. Two more. On your right side, notice how the hands move outside that right leg and back to the left. Come back into rider on horse position, feet in a V. Inhale, sink it down. Shift towards the right to bring the left heel forward. Around the platter variation, picking up a ball of energy at your left shoulder. Inhale, you'll have a circle within a circle. Drop it right opposite your heart on the exhale. Here's your inhale. Your exhale starts opposite the heart and moves around in a full circle past your sternum. Five. Stay with me rhythmically. 6, 7. The rhythm is in it. 8, 9. Your last one on your left. Around the platter variation. Inhale, sink it down, rest on globes of energy. Your feet are still in a V here. Shift over here to the left and release your right heel forward. Around the platter variation, picking up a ball of energy at your right shoulder. Inhale it forward, drop it right opposite the heart, and exhale back. Three. Stay steady. 4, 5, 6. Watch the back. Don't drop forward. 7, 8, 9. Last one of around the platter variation on your right side here. Come back to feet in a V. Inhale. Sink it down. Let's double ground it. We're going to do several groundings here, bringing it to the heart and bringing it down to the abdomen. I do that often on the right side. This is for seniors. Inhale up to the head, your third dantian or energy center. Exhale it down through the middle one, heart and lungs, and all the way down to the abdomen. It's a slow exhale there. Inhale up, opening out the shoulders and bringing in the idea of the trees. Open. Inhale here. Exhale slowly down through the middle body. And now bring it up to the mountains. Open out. Inhale. Joyous mountains. And exhale down slowly. Good. We're going to go all the way up to the heavens. Inhale, slight back bend, upper spine. Inhale again. When you come back down, slowly in relaxation response. The palms move slowly down, even if you take an extra breath to make it work for yourself. And let's shake it out because I don't want anybody getting tense doing this. And have your water nearby if you need to hydrate. Okay, take care of yourself. Inhale, sink it down. Our next move is going to be a beautiful one where you inhale, you come all the way around a drum. The palms are in polarity here. These Qigong points are facing. And you come back to the body like this. So it's a circle. It's very soft. Softness, circularity, moving from the center are essence points of Qigong, besides the sinking and rising. So these are all elements we have in Tai Chi Chih also. It's a really slow practice. Okay, inhale, sink it down. Shift to your right, bring your left heel forward. Bass drum. One, two, three, etc. We're going to 9. Inhale forward, release the back heel. Exhale back, release the front toe. Feel the circle as if it were velvet. The fingers are getting very relaxed. If they're not, just move them and then relax the palms also. Four more of bass drum on your left side. Last one. Bring the foot back in. Inhale to sink it down, rider on horse, feet in a V. Shift towards your left or to bring the right forward for bass drum. Inhale forward. Exhale back. You want to bend the front knee now, glide through the middle. Glide back, the back leg will bend, front leg will straighten. 3. Keep your alignment. 4. 5. The legs have the pattern here of rhythm. So follow that pattern without rushing your hands. 6. 7. Notice how relaxed the palms are becoming. The fingers, the elbows never tighten. 7. 8. And the palms are in polarity here, meaning that the Qigong points are connecting and talking to each other. 8, again here. And last one, 9. Slowness, circularity, and moving from the center. What could be better for a moving meditation? Nothing that I know of. Inhale and exhale down. We just finished bass drum, and now we move into daughter on the mountaintop. Shift towards your right, bring your left heel forward. Lengthen through the whole spine. Palms are open like this, like they are in Tadasana and yoga, the mountain pose. And we come up 2 mountains and come down through the central trail. And the left hand is behind the right, right at the wrists. 2 circles interlocking, and the left hand is your heart hand. Your generosity, your love, your feeling of community, connecting that feeling. Notice how slow we are, how circular. 6, how the body moves with the weight shift. 7, shifting forward, shifting back. 8, daughter on the mountaintop. There's 2 mountains we're doing here. We've just come to the top of them, and now we're coming down to the central trail for the last time. 9. Good. Come back to rider on a horse. Inhale. Sink it down. Shift to your left. Release your right heel. Starting here, daughter on the mountaintop. Inhale. And exhale as the palms cross and you come back to that left foot. Bending the front leg, straightening the back. As you come back, the toe will lift because the front leg becomes yin or straight. As you come forward here, it becomes yang or the support leg. So notice one leg at a time, that when one leg bends, the other starts to straighten. And that's the effects of yang and yin. Yang is the support leg, the bent leg. Yin is the resilient leg. Right now, that's the back leg, because it's almost straight. It's not locked though. And now the front leg is the support leg. And the back leg is the front leg. The back leg is the support leg. The front leg is the resilient leg, okay? Because you go into parasympathetic nervous system here with the repetitions, the mind goes, huh? Okay. And that is really true. Okay, inhale, sink it down. Good. Daughter in the valley, shift to the right, bring the left heel forward. Exhaling down, inhaling up. You're inhaling through the central trail. Breathe it in, breathe it out as you come back. Breathe it in through the nostrils. Breathe it out with your tongue on the upper palate, your Qigong breath. Savor the inhale. It's beautiful. Creating polarity between the palms as you feel that inhale. Enjoy the chi there and exhale out. And one more on your left side of daughter in the valley. Shift to the left, release your right heel. Start on top of the mountains. Exhale down and inhale up. Notice how the whole body follows this trail up. The heel lifts in back now, and now the toe will lift in front. 4 more now. That's 6, 7. Stay slow. 8. Notice how you follow the pattern of 2 mountains. It's a heart shape. 9. Exhale down. Bring the feet back into your rider and horse position. Let's inhale here. Bring it to the heart. Exhale down. You finish the right side. It's a celebration. Inhale up to the head. Sink it down. Keep your spine long. Inhale to the trees. Open the chest. Inhale, sink it down. All the way up to the mountains. Slight back bend beginning to happen in the spine. And now bring it all the way up here to the sun and moon. Stars, and exhale down. Good. You should begin to feel like you've got a really nice long spine and you've got some relaxation of the joints by the time you get through the daughters. Okay, and now we move over here. We're going to do carry the ball to the side. Ready? Your feet are in a V. You're going to inhale first. Okay, inhale. Wind up this hip, release this left heel, and move across. 1, 2, 3. Keep yourself sort of in a squat position when you move. It really helps. And then you can feel the effects of moving this way, as if your hips were on a long piano bench. Just slide. Inhale and sink. Third one. It's a 3 times 3 move. Good. Bring in that foot. Inhale, exhale. Wind up towards your left. Bring your right heel out here. Okay? You're moving to the right. So it's kind of a sneaky move here. You look forward, and then you bring in your left foot. Wind up. Release your right heel. 10% of the weight is there. It's the yin leg. This is the yang leg. It's bent. 1, 2, 3. Bring in the left heel. Sink. 1 more here. And I don't think we've got room to do another, but we'll try. Inhale here. Bring out your right heel and move across. Oh, we made it. Good. Now you're going to go back. So you wind up here. We'll bring out this leg a little further so that we can make it across. 1, 2, 3. Sink. Inhale. Wind up. Shift across. 2. Stay balanced. And the third group of 3, making 9, of carry the ball to the side. Very good. Okay. Our next one is push-pull. And this is just a front-back weight shift. So that should be a nice way to have gone from carry the ball to the side, which brings us across like this. Brings us back over there. And then we go to this nice, beautiful forward back weight shift here. Shift to the right, bring your left forward for push-pull. The heels of the hands move down, fingertips move up, and the inhale is back to the heart. And it's a circle. Left foot is forward. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. You're exhaling forward on this and you're inhaling back. So try whoosh, forward and inhale back. And then you can probably do it without any kind of wushu, but make sure that you feel that you're exhaling forward. Tongue on the upper palate coming back. We'll call this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next, ready, ready, 5. Inhale back. 7. Notice how slow it is. 8. Last one, 9. Beautiful. Bring the foot back in. Feet are in a V. Inhale, sink it down. Shift towards your left to bring the right heel forward. Ready? Good. Find a way to really feel that comfort of whatever your weight shift is, but don't bring the head forward over the knee, okay? Push, pull. Inhale first, and then exhale. Notice the soft return on the inhale. Here's the soft return. The palms return to your heart, and then you exhale down and out and up, making a full circle. Notice your right leg is forward now, so feel that. 7, 2 more. Last one of push-pull. Ends on your right side. Inhale back, come back into rider on horse position, legs in a V shape. Exhale it down. And this has a companion piece, which is pulling in the energy from the farthest star. Shift to your right. Bring your left heel forward. Make sure that you've got enough space to do this. Okay, and inhale forward on your left side and exhale back on your right. And the back foot, your right foot is in a 45-degree angle to your left. Pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe also involves a visualization. Who are you with when you're watching this star? What is the energy you're bringing in? My students think it's peace, love, joy, and community. Bring the left foot back in. Feet are in a V. Sink it down. Rest on globes of energy for a moment. Shift towards your left. Bring your right heel forward for another take on pulling in the energy from the farthest star through your fingertips. Inhaling forward this time. And exhaling back. 9 times. That was 2. This is 4. Notice how slow it is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now notice how the arms follow the pattern of rhythm of the feet. They don't move. The feet do. Inhale and exhale. Double ground it, bring it to your heart. On the inhale and on the exhale, come back to the abdomen. And now bring it up to the head and sink it down. And take it up to the trees. Inhale and sink it down. And then all the way up to the mountains. Feel that expansion. And then exhale slowly down. And then coming all the way up to the heavens. Inhale all the way up. Open the palms out. Slight back bend of the upper spine. Inhale, center again, and then slow exhale down in relaxation response. And we move into the taffees. Ready? If you need water, you can always hydrate. Whatever happens, you need to make sure that you've got enough to get through. Basic taffy. Left hand under right elbow. Left heel out to the side. Pull the palms apart. Inhale and sink. Right hand under the left elbow. This is your body moving to the right. And now back to the left. And you're moving through heavy air in the center as the palms come apart with a weight shift. Basic taffy. Feel the release of the back foot. The invite hand is the hand that's underneath when the elbows pull apart here. And that's the direction you're going. The invite now comes back to the left. Good, bring the foot in. Let's inhale here and sink it down from the heart to the abdomen. And then to the head, inhale up to the head. And exhale it down. And if you like, all the way up, slight back bend upper spine. That opens you out completely. Inhale and then sink it down. That went to the heavens. Good. And now we're going to do our next of 3 variations. The first variation of basic taffy is anchor taffy. You'll anchor your right hip and you bring the left hand under. Pulling forward and opening the hips. And then your left hand underneath guides you to the left. And you bring in the outside right foot. And that's your anchor taffy. Open the hips. And move to the right. And bring the left foot, which is your anchor, back. And now move forward with the left foot. You're invited to the left by your left hand. And now you move to the left. Anchor taffy, the anchor just came in. Now that anchor becomes the front foot. It's your right hand underneath. And it's your right hand inviting you over here to the right. And bring in the anchor. And 2 more. This is the first variation, anchor taffy, of basic taffy. And sink it down. Circles taffy is next. Feet are in a V. Sinking and rising. 1, 2, 3. Left hand under as the elbows pull apart. Bring in the foot. Sink. 1, 2, 3. Right hand under as you pull the palms apart. And sink. 1, 2, 3. A lot of sinking and rising in this. And then bring in the foot. Sink. We'll do 2 more. Let's go to the right. 1, 2, 3. Right hand under. Pulling it towards the right. Sink. And back to the left. What a beautiful feeling that is to let go like that. That was circles taffy. That's our second variation. Our third variation is perpetual motion taffy with heel step. Notice how you come down with your heel and then your toe. Your knee has to come up a little bit to do this, so don't overdo it. But there is a stepping here. It's the heel step, where the heel comes down and then you come to the front of the foot. And it's perpetual moving, so you can also add the heart protector move. It comes down the arm without ever touching, but there's energy all the way through that, and that slows you down too. So open the thighs here. That gives you more control of how the knee comes down. Perpetual motion taffy with heel step. Let's do 2 more. 1 to the right and the last to the left. Beautiful. Inhale and sink it down, resting on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. You should feel a lot of chi there in those palms. Good. Our next moves are the pulleys. So you're going to work your diagonal cross here. Your right hand will be underneath the hip. Your left hand will be moving forward. Your left foot will move forward, and it'll be in a diagonal cross. Exhaling here. Inhaling this hip back. 2, 3. Slide on the back ball of the foot. Slide on the front heel. 4, 5, 6. Just keep hip, knee, and ankle together and you'll be fine. 7. It's not a 8. Use your exhale forward. Use your inhale back. 9. Exhale it down. Shift towards your left to bring the right heel forward, and your right hand will now govern the diagonal cross. Exhale. Inhale back. Slide on the front heel, slide on the back ball of the foot. Or just do a little lift. Depending on how soft your surface is. 4, 5, and 1 more here. 6. Good. Come back, feet into a V. Inhale, sink it down. Double ground it, bring it to your heart. And that's good. Bring it down, bring it to your head. We're grounding several times here to inhale and connect to our exhale. Rest on globes of energy. And we're ready to move into our sinking and rising for light at the top of the head, light at the temple. Feet in a V, sink down. Hands come to the back of the skull here, and they form this feeling where you can sink and rise. Inhale, sink and rise. Exhale, inhale. Circulate the palms at the crown of the head. That's the Tao. So you're circulating to celebrate that connection to the crown of your head. Hold it in the energy there. Sink and rise 3 times. And let it go out and down into the earth and back to your heart with your left hand, your heart hand on top. Look at it. Sink it down. Light at the temples is light at the temple. You're right there behind your ears. Peter and a V, you're going to sink and rise. The connection of thought, speech, and action is at your temples. Circulate it 6 to 9 times. Hold it. Breathe it in, sink and rise, and let it go. Out into the world and back to your heart with your left hand, your heart hand on top. Now we celebrate that with this beautiful feeling of joyous breath. Your feet are going to be, you're going to come down on the exhale. You're going to come up and you'll come down 4 times. Breathe in. Exhale down 4 times. Heels down. Heels come down on the 3rd. Last one of joyous breath. Make it happy. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. Preparing for our next move, feet it will be in a V. Passing clouds, all things change. We brush the elbow, we move back, we move forward. There's a figure 8 in here if you brush your elbows. You see it with your index finger, draw it. Yeah, it's the little bit of this beautiful figure 8 again. The symbol of lifelong learning and happiness. Enjoy that. Almost a little bit of back and forward that we had with the some of the early work we did with the spinal twist, right? Twisting there, twisting over here. Just a little. We'll come back now for the end of this beautiful pose. And we'll look at it one more time. Passing clouds. The clouds pass. And the mirror hand is that one. We really don't follow it in this moving meditation. So let that mirror hand go and just face forward as you move. Notice how it falls. You're looking straight in the drishti point right over there. And that gives you the feeling of meditation, just like it does in yoga when you look at a certain point. Look with your 3rd eye. Good, come back to center. Inhale, sink it down, and we come to the 6 healing sounds next. Ready? Take a breath in. Breathe out. One more breath in. Breathe out. Rest on the globes of energy, and we begin 6 healing sounds, which are whole for the right hand. Your left hand, sorry. My right. Whole. Hu, that's for the spleen. Shu, that's for the liver. Sh, that's for the lungs. Shi, That's for the triple heater, and this is for the kidneys. Chui. Ho. Hu. Su. Sh. Right hand. Shi. All the way across. Chu for the kidneys. Ho. Hu. Su. Sh. Shi. 5 for the kidneys. Chu. Figure 8. Chui. Heel step. Chui. 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 Mixing all the energy of yin and yang. Bringing your left heel to your right ankle bone. Cosmic consciousness pose. Bringing your left hand closer to the heart than the right. Elbows move out to the sides. Interlace the fingers, bring them overhead in gratitude. And open the heart here. Thank you for your practice. Hope you have a wonderful week. And see you next time.